Hello dear students, welcome back to e-classes of Statistics Standard 11th. In our previous video, we have completed sums of 6.2 up to sum number 12. In this video, we will be continuing sum number 14 and sum number 13 and 16 will be your homework. So, we will be continuing with sum number 14. Let's read it. In how many ways can a hotel owner subscribe 3 newspapers and 2 magazines from 8 different newspapers and 5 different magazines available in the city? If a particular newspaper is to be selected and a particular magazine is not to be selected, then in how many ways can this selection be done? So in this one question 14, 2 questions are there. So let's read step by step and solve it. So here it is mentioned that total there are 8 newspapers and 5 magazines. So out of 8 newspapers, 3 newspapers are to be selected. 3 are to be selected out of 8 newspapers and 2 magazines are to be selected out of 5 magazines. So what will be the combination for this? 3 out of 8, that means 8C3, and means multiplication. 2 out of 5, that means 5C2. This is the combination of the question up to here. Next question is, if a particular newspaper is to be selected and a particular magazine is not to be selected, then in how many ways can this selection be done? So let's solve it. So for newspaper it is said if a particular newspaper is to be selected. So in total there are 8 newspapers, and if particular magazine is to be selected, that means one particular newspaper is selected, that will be 1C1. So remaining there will be 7 newspapers. How many newspapers we have to select? 3. So 1 is already selected, remaining 7, and we have to select total 3. That means 2 more will be selected. So it will be 1C1 into 7C2 for particular newspaper is to be selected, and a particular magazine is not to be selected. So here we have total 5 magazines, and from 5 magazines, if one particular magazine is not to be selected, there will be remaining 4 magazines. And how many magazines we have to select? 2. So it will be 4C2. This is 4C2. So this is the combination 1C1 7C2 into 4C2. Let's solve the combinations. So these are the 2 combinations for the question 14. So the first combination is 8C3 into 5C2. The value of 8C3 is 56. By solving like this, 8 into 7 into 6 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. And 5C2 can be written 5 into 4 upon 2 into 1. So the value of 5C2 is 10. 8C3 is 56, 5C2 is 10. So 56 into 10 is 560. Next combination is 7C2 into 4C2. We have seen in the question the combination was 1C1 into 7C2 into 4C2. So 1C1's value will be 1. So it will not make any difference here writing 7C2 into 4C2. So the value of 7C2 is 7 into 6 upon 2 into 1, and 4C2 can be written 4 into 3 upon 2 into 1. So 7C2's value is 21. 4C2's value is 6. So 21 multiplied 6 is 126. So here we have completed sum 14. Let's solve the next sum, that is sum number 15. Let's read sum number 15. If NP2 plus NC2 is 84, then find the value of N. Here in the question it is given NP2 plus NC2 is equals to 84. We have to find the value of N. So NP2 can be written as per permutations formula, that is n factorial upon n minus 2 factorial, plus NC2 can be written as combinations formula, that is n factorial upon 2 factorial n minus 2 factorial is equals to 84. So here if you see there is something common in these two, that is n factorial in numerator, and in denominator n minus 2 factorial is common. So common will be taken out, n factorial upon n minus 2 factorial, that will be taken out, and what remains is, as this whole is taken in common, so here it remains 1, and here this is taken as common, so here it remains 1 by 2 is equals to 84. So in next step, n factorial n upon n minus 2 factorial can be written as n minus 1 n minus 2 factorial upon n minus 2 factorial. So n minus 2 factorial and minus 2 factorial will be cancelled. Here the LCM of 1 plus 1 by 2 is taken out, that is 3 by 2 is equals to 84. Let's solve further. So here n minus 1 is equals to 84 into 2 by 3. When 3 by 2 is taken that side, it will be reciprocal, that will be 2 by 3. So n minus 1, if we solve this, it will be 28 into 2. So that becomes n minus 1 is equals to 56. Now the consecutive multiples of 56 is 8 into 7. The consecutive multiples for 56 is 8 into 7. So n minus 1 is equals to 8 will write as it is. 7 can be written as 8 minus 1. So here in place of n we are writing the value 8. So the value of n is 8 here. So here we are done with sum number 15. Sum number 13 and 16 will be homework from exercise 6.2 and 6.3 is omitted by government. So exercise 6 will be your homework. Solve the homework and go through the chapter thoroughly. Thank you.